Well, yesterday and this morning, I most definitely got the clarity that I needed. How so? The conversation me and my guide had really opened up my eyes this time. But what made it so obvious was watching those two videos, and she was saying the exact same thing I was saying to myself, yet in a more precise way. Damn, the mirror effect was most definitely in effect in order for me to truly see myself. Okay, I just finished watching those videos, and I'm about to go in on my stupidity. Reason why I say I was stupid because I've already made peace with that energy space and I kept expecting different results and it was so obvious what kind of energy I was dealing with. However, one thing I do know is there's different aspects of the picture when it comes to gaining wisdom. So this time around, I don't care how long it took, how dumb I looked, or what anybody else had to say about my decision. I was going deep this time with truly understanding myself. And guess what? I did. You see, one of my biggest problems was ignoring my skills I have when it comes to reading energy and knowing when to cut something off or continue it. I allowed myself to become caught up in this game instead of going back in that energy field to retain more data. Another thing I know that is so depleted amongst others is value, which don't get me wrong, I've always knew how valuable I was. I just didn't know I had to set boundaries. Here is where my downfall occurred. So I allowed any and everything due to the fact I wasn't clear about my boundaries yet. So I always told myself, yeah, I do things that are very daredevilish and suspect. Yet I always gave everyone a fair shot. I was just disrespecting my own ass while doing so. Fortunately, I got that shit this time around. And I know how to protect my energy even more better now. I now know that I truly have to step my game up now so those types of energy won't even have access to my physical. Because in today's age and time, booking appointments and discussing things first is way more safer than meeting people face to face. Because with me being so gifted, I could read their energy without them even knowing it, therefore eliminate all that unnecessary time that could possibly be wasted. Yeah, I get it. I have to stop pretending that I'm not who I say I am due to the fact I don't have any paying clients or followers or any of that shit. I have to start trusting me and acting on that information that is given to me in order to better excel in the right place with the right people. I thought I was going to go more in depth about the conversation me and my guide had, yet it's mentally noted whenever I need it for the future reference. Now, what I will say is that there are a lot of individuals running around out here lost due to the lack of self care and really trying to get to know those sides and parts of themselves that really could use a healing. This is how I know my business is very much needed in the marketplace. I just have to create a program and stay on point when it comes to me being so distracted by those I really need to stay the fuck away from. The saying goes, if they didn't ask you for help, or if they ain't paying you for your service, then there's no time to be fucking around with self. Because what people has failed to realize is that people only treat you as you believe you are. Don't stick around. So the moral to this story is stand in your power and build your damn self until you can attract the best and the best for yourself. Loyalty is to the understanding that both of you have. Once there is no agreed upon understanding, y'all not on the same page. It ain't shit else to be loyal to. There's nothing more in that space. Bounce. When a man finds something that is of value to him, they get right. They figure out shit fast because they don't want to lose their investment. There is no loyalty to something that's not understood.
Most of us fail in life because we're afraid of what everyone around you is thinking. That's 100% truth.
People, one thing you have to learn early in life. I didn't learn this till later on. I don't give a You can't care what anybody thinks about you. If I cared what people thought about me, you think I'd be yelling out here, doing a 105-pound ruck, talking shit? This is who I am. Find out who you are and own that and tell people to go themselves.
I had to stop caring what people thought about me. I realized that everybody's up. That's the one thing I realized. I walked around and I put these people on a pedestal. Everybody was better than me. So I can't tell you anything about me because you're gonna judge me and I'm gonna feel even worse than what I am. What I realized, once I calmed my mind down and sat back and looked at how jacked up this world is, once you realize that you are not alone, everybody that's talking to you about how jacked up you are, only thing they've done better than you is they've hidden their up world better than you have. That's all they've done.
We live by the narrative of other people. When I first called a recruiter to be a Navy SEAL and I was 297 pounds, the first recruiter looked at me and said, "You're not gonna be able to make this, man." So what he was doing was he's projecting his energy on me. He knew he couldn't be a Navy SEAL. So God helped this black guy, because I was only the 36th African American to make it through in over 70 years. How's this black fat guy gonna make it through in my ass? He wasn't even willing to try. So he's projecting this. So a lot of us who are negative people, all we do is project how we feel on other people.
A lot of times I'll be in a 200-mile run or something like that, and I'm all jacked up. Body's broken, mind's broken, spirit's broken. I started to say, what if I can pull this off? When I first walked into the Navy SEAL recruiter's office, he looked at me and said, there's only been 35 African Americans in 70 years make it through. You know what I said to myself? What if I can be the 36th? It's the what if I can pull off a fucking miracle. What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be? And just me talking about that, I have the hair going up on my arms because it makes me just like, what if?
So what happens is that there's a lot of negative people walking around the planet Earth who are afraid to try, because a lot of people are very negative in this world. So we are afraid to fail. Why? I told you, man, you shouldn't even try it, dude. Just chill out, relax. Why are you so crazy? Why are you so obsessed? So all that stuff drives the quitting mind, I call it. The mind wants to quit. The mind's tired. The mind thinks it's very deserving. So the biggest problem in this world is other people, not yourself. It's other people in your head. They are puppet mastering you pretty much on your life.